Hallo Giulia, wie geht's? Du hast das sehr gut gemacht, also für dieses Challenge. Also es war echt, echt toll. Also du bist einzige von meinen Lieblingschoreografien, also von dieses Jahren. Du bist so kreativ und es ist so speziell für mich, zu dich zu sehen. Also wenn du hast dein Selbst Eiskunst gelaufen, also für die letzten zwei Challenges. Also es war ein anderer Personen, aber dieses Mal es war dich. So, das freut mich sehr. So, going into your review, we're gonna start off with the question: could you have done it without the prop? So, the and then we're gonna leave it there, and then we're gonna do the review, and then come back to it from there. You were actually the only one, in my opinion, that innovated the usage of the prop. You were using it in different ways. You were altering your skating. It was affecting the way that you skated. You used it in really, really cool ways, and you were kind of the only one that did that. I loved the mirror moment, like where you placed it down and you had this like mirror, and it was almost like you were playing with a past version of yourself, or you were playing with an alter ego or something like that. And it was like you were kind of looking in a mirror, but it was like, playing with that version of yourself. And I got kind of a cool vibe from it. But you, in that mirror moment, it was a little bit too long that you weren't touching the prop, that the prop wasn't moving. I get it. It was cool. That moment, it just could have been a little bit briefer. I loved the push and pull with the prop, like the way that you used it to change the dynamics of, like, you were pulling and then you were pushing and then all that stuff, and the way that it was affecting your skating, and you were actually creating elements with the prop, like that made it reliant on the prop, which was really cool. One of the things is that there were times, like, I loved the push and pull so much that there were times where you were just sort of giving the broom to the other person, or where your partner was giving the broom to you, and I felt that was a bit too easy. Like, it was just, there were so many parts that were so sophisticated in the way that there was a grab and there was a handoff and there was a toss, that whenever there was like a pause of here is the broom, and where she took it away or you took it away, like from just like a here, I'm handing it to you, it almost seemed a little bit too easy. And I know the time limit of a week is a lot, but like, you could be clever on that one. And then, okay, the death spiral was bomb. I loved it. It was amazing. Like, that's so cool. But again, like I was a little bit lost on like whether or not you wanted the broom or the other person wanted the broom, or if it was a fight to get it, or if it was a pass off or something like that. So the intention was a little lost on me. And then the ending. Giulia, it was so good going up to the ending, and then you guys just kind of walked away from it, and it didn't really give me closure. If you watch Isabel's piece from last week's challenge, and the way that it sort of artistically sort of came up into the lights or whatever, and I know you had to be stationary with the camera, it was an artistic choice to sort of walk away from it. Whereas this one, it seemed like you guys kind of, there was no resolution at the end there. Like, I loved how you started so strong, and then it was like a thing about the reflection, sort of a thing, and dancing with the person in your mirror, and then you were playing with it and interacting, but then you just sort of like peace. It was like no, and then you're out. If there was just a little bit more of a clear, concise ending, like, I would have really enjoyed it. So could you have done it without the prop? Absolutely not. You killed it. You needed the prop. The prop was there. It altered the skating. It altered the piece, and it was fantastic. So your scores are, I gave you for composition, I gave you a 4. For execution, 4.5. And for creativity, 4.5. Really great job, Giulia. Sehr gut gemacht. Ich bin so froh, dich zu sehen für die nächsten 3 Challenges, und viel Spaß und viel Glück. Alright, ciao.